Hey guys, welcome to the Techpoint Africa Podcast. My name is Muiwa.
My name is Oluwani Femi.
I'm Emmanuel.
And I'm Sage.
How are we doing?
We're good.
Yeah.
Staying
First-
safe?
Yeah.
Yes, staying
Staying
safe
safe.
and alive.
Yeah, the rain is making a lot of things.
Yes, and I saw a BBC video of a proof that there's coronavirus in Nigeria.
Yeah, they went to
That was
always
the
proof
isolation
now.
center.
No, we've not been seeing like
We've been
proof
seeing
of people
numbers now.
struggling for their lives, not the.
You've not seen
figures.
Twitter videos.
Yeah, but they spoke to many
Yeah.
people on the streets and they still don't believe.
Yes, they don't believe that.
It's not their fault.
it's
I mean,
crazy.
it's the government's
They call
fault.
it
to be
historical
honest.
distress.
Yeah.
distress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
And
believe
although
it.
I was seeing something about a week ago that is it WHO or the CDC in America, in the US, there's proof. They found proof that
Yeah.
indeed the virus doesn't survive in the sun.
What?
That it's more active at night when there's no heat. I don't have the details, but yeah, I saw something like that.
Okay.
So maybe all those
curfew,
theories that
right?
people had then were
The
like
curfew.
Yeah.
The curfew thing,
The
the 8
curfew.
o'clock.
the coffee at 10
The 8
p.m.
o'clock thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw
Wow.
that. I saw that.
Okay.
Wow. So this one that rain is falling every day. That means
It
Yeah,
might be worse
it's-
now.
It's going to increase.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
When is
So
rain
it's
season
very
ending?
important to stay safe. Yeah.
When is rain season ending?
It's not until like towards the end of the November or October.
November. Yeah. Maybe it was in the north.
Do
Probably
we still have a
October.
graph of our weather?
Yeah, the climate is just
No,
something
no,
else.
it's just
Anyway, let's get to the stories of today. So
Hmm.
you guys heard now, Twitter seems to be considering a subscription model.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I
subscription.
heard this and I'm trying to put my head around this. We were discussing the other time and about the backlash that people were giving themselves on the Twitter, and I'm like, is this what I want to subscribe for? I still can't get my mind around how you want me to subscribe for Twitter. It's a social media
So it's not
platform.
clear. You know, people
Yeah.
are just making this is just a speculation, right?
Yeah.
And Twitter has even changed the job listing that's the job listing that's
Because
what's the
we will
word now?
cut them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in the job listing they said, okay, we're working on a subscription service and you work with the payments and what other thing?
Payment, I think it's payments among the company.
The payments and subscription thing.
Team, yeah.
It's called codenamed Gryphon.
Graph,
So
yeah.
but then they removed that part in the job listing, right? There's a job listing that they posted. So but people are now saying, okay, because my own is it may not be for Twitter exactly. Maybe they are building a
A
separate
new
platform.
project.
Some people are even theorizing that it's probably a Substack competition. You know Substack now?
Yeah.
The
That took
it's
media-
becoming
took
very
this from
common,
media,
very
yeah.
popular with independent
Publishers,
journalists.
Yeah.
They go
Okay.
there and newsletters. So maybe Twitter feels like they are taking away their
Traffic.
and so maybe they're
They
building
want
something
to
like
do
that. Or
that.
it's something else totally. And that theory
and-
is that Twitter actually started. The company started as a podcast company,
Mm-hmm.
audio.
Yeah.
Before then, they now
Went to
moved to
140
Twitter. So maybe are they going back to that or something like that?
And I was thinking of something. So like there are some very popular personalities on Twitter that they say controversial topics. They start it and people start dragging it. So I'm thinking those people, if at all, there will be like a subscription model attached to Twitter. If it's not a separate product, they can go there. People like to hear them, read what they write, but still they do controversial things. So maybe if they go there, their fans or haters will follow them there and still do the subscription. You
Yeah.
get
Mm.
people that really have voice and
Well, I mean,
Authoritative figures and all of that.
The
Yeah.
2017 Verge article mentioned something similar that
Yeah.
it should be for like the what power users, right?
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
can't
of the-
stand the
Yeah, so they will subscribe for their followers to get
Get updates from
updates
them.
from them and
So
all
they
that.
can like cushion themselves from all the
Hate and yeah,
Hate.
So
everything.
between us here now, who would you pay to watch? Which tweet would you pay?
nobody, to be honest.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano, what does it tweet?
He just
Just-
tweets
It's
normal
an
stuff.
Instagram.
I know, like
Naira
I follow him.
Naira
On, I
Marley
think it's
followers
really
to follow him.
They will pay to
They will.
see his tweets.
Yes.
To be honest, I honestly don't think.
I think it's
Can I not
I
say
don't
your
think-
mind?
no,
really
no,
don't think
I don't
it's-
follow Naira Marley.
I don't think it's for the social network. If you ask me, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because they
Okay.
already make like 80% of their revenue right now
Yeah.
comes from ads.
But the
on
thing
the
is,
social
ads
network.
so they said it's reducing. So like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
past quarters, ads has been falling for them. So it's only like Facebook and maybe Snapchat that are seeing ad revenues increase, but for Twitter it's
It's
dwindling.
just reducing.
So maybe that's why they're trying to
find a way to.
Yeah.
So like it's a freemium. So some people, maybe there will be some services that are paid.
Exactly.
Some things you can't get. Maybe like for example the audio feature, they might say, okay, we'll make it paid instead.
They should make it paid, please. 'Cause no, actually, yeah, it will. I think it would be nice if they do that.
But whatever it is they're doing, the shareholders seem happy. I mean,
8% jump.
what the heck is wrong with this thing? Their share price increased.
Yeah.
What the
By
heck is this?
7, I think 7.3.
Yeah, 7%. Yeah, their share price increased by 7%.
Over left
When the news broke.
broke.
I don't know why.
Wednesday.
Yeah, that was the same day. That was on Wednesday. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was on Wednesday. So I don't know. I guess CNBC. What the heck is wrong with you? Get out. Anyway, so I guess whatever it is, maybe investors are happy with it. But yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would pay for
Any?
a Twitter.
Let me get
I
something.
suspect it's another platform. Maybe a
Okay.
complementary platform. Maybe for
Probably.
Periscope. You know they have Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still functional?
Yeah, people still use it to stream live.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it will be for something like or for power futures. I doubt it. I don't know.
To be for
Oh,
that because I
Okay,
cannot.
so
Can we say Twitter Pay? Like
Can I?
Facebook Pay?
can I read something from
The
their
transactions
2017?
go on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're saying something about Twitter is considering offering an advanced tweak deck experience
Okay.
with more powerful tools to help marketers, journalists, professionals to find out what's happening in the world quicker, gain more insights.
Oh,
Yeah.
where are you
So it's
seeing that?
2017 Veg.
Oh,
The first-
but they never built that.
Exactly.
But
Oh.
but they've already acknowledged that they have a subscription team in the
Exactly.
job listing. So maybe that's what they're referring
Yeah.
to.
So maybe is this insight thing for power users, like I said previously.
Professional.
So it might not just be for us. It might not be for
No, it can be for us,
everyday
journalists.
users.
Okay, no, I mean for the average Twitter user. I mean,
Yeah.
it can be for us definitely, but like for the average Twitter,
But what do
Because
they want to monetize in lists that are already used? And I guess
to get
we'll
more
see.
insights on your. So I don't think. So we just view activity on our Twitter, on our tweets, right?
Mhm.
We just see impressions and
Engagements.
engagement. So maybe with the paid version, you can see the people that clicked your article, all those kind
I
of stuff. So
opened it.
maybe it can work.
Because
maybe.
I can't be subscribed and I'll be dragging things with somebody on Twitter. Like I think
Still.
of the money and be like, nah, it's not worth
It's
it.
not worth it, nah.
Anyway, let's zoom out of global and come down to Nigeria. Lagos is building the unified internet fiber infrastructure. Emmanuel,
Yeah.
what's going on? I mean, people have been seeing
Okay, we've
cable
seen it. We've
digging
seen
all
it.
over.
Yeah, we've seen cables around.
Yeah.
5G, 5
It's like-
Yeah. So first of all, this is not 5G.
at all.
Don't be concerned, please. It is not 5G. So Lagos State is trying to take the job out of the hands of our telcos and internet service providers. So the likes of Min1 or Glo or MTN don't have to be laying cables around Lagos. Now, you must have observed that other states have been crashing right of way, but Lagos State did not do anything of the sort. Now, they are saying they want one single cable to be in all the roads in Lagos State. So it's not that Min1 will come today and dig here, then
Another person
they
will
will
come
jump.
and yeah.
Maybe they will jump Anthony to Ikeja. Maybe there's no more business around here. They jump Anthony to Ikeja and dig. So they have indiscriminate digging. So okay, let us build a cable
For all.
infrastructure,
Shared infrastructure, yeah.
shared infrastructure
for all the telcos.
Yeah, so it seems to be a good initiative, but the details behind it are somewhat sketchy. Like what's going on? The companies that are using to build this, I couldn't find them anywhere online.
Okay, that's Messrs. Western
Western
Telecommunications and Engineering Service.
Service.
It's possible it's someone in government.
Yeah, I mean
that
that's
is
how
doing
they
that.
usually work. Most
Someone
of
in
the
government
time.
got that contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
So you
So
don't
that
use
means,
them
maybe that's why
online.
Lagos State has not waived or reduced light of way like other states are doing. I think
Yeah.
Ekiti State announced. First of all, Ekiti was the first to lead that waiving.
Yeah.
Then they now announced that a particular telco has asked for permission to lay 160 kilometers.
fiber.
So maybe this is why Lagos has not done it because they already had this in
This
plan.
in
Okay,
plan.
but based on despite this, the right of way charges will still affect the telcos here.
Oh,
So these telcos, it's just along the major routes, right? So for it to get the last
last
mile,
mile.
so
Okay, I thought they were going into streets.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
they're
going
not.
to streets, but
Okay, just major roads.
just major routes. But I think they might go into streets. I'm not fully sure.
Going
about
into
it.
street, they don't need to dig now. They can just like pass the cables
Pass the
via poles or whatever. I don't know.
And I was discussing with Manuel earlier about these things we can see, these colored pipes. They are not really the fiber cable
Yeah,
Yeah, the conduits,
Yeah,
yeah,
conduit, yeah.
for the fiber.
for the fiber. So I think there was a quote there that it's still the ISPs and telcos that will come and install or connect
The cables.
their cables to these ducts.
Ducts. Okay.
So it's like what the state government is responsible for is just laying
Laying of
these
these ducts.
pipes.
Okay.
Okay, that
Okay.
seems to be the
Case.
initiative, right? But look at the logistics of it. There are several telcos. Spectra, beside me, one and MTN, we know we have SpectraNet, we have Smile, we have Fiber One. Fiber One passes their cable on poles, as I learned. So are they going to relocate their
Cables,
fiber
yeah.
cables that are above underground
To put it inside this.
and put inside this? I mean, all of them would they all just put it inside one single
Pipe.
conduit?
So
That's the question.
yes, even from what I read, the association of telcos, association of ISPs,
Yeah.
they don't know the details. Yes, they are still, it's as if the government just thought like we need this and did carry the stakeholders along.
Oh, so they're not aware.
Most of them,
But
Yeah,
are they
yeah.
positive? Is there a positive
They are
I think
response?
that is
Yeah,
still
okay,
in
so
talks or
the
something.
idea behind this is actually nice. They don't need to be building infrastructure on their own now. They don't
Or
have to be paying
digging.
the ROW charges of 5,000 naira. So, but
Meter.
yeah, per
Per
meter.
meter.
So, but besides that, they've not given them okay. What will happen to the existing fiber infrastructure we have? How will it come into this? So, like I just mentioned about Fiber One, one already has infrastructure,
yeah,
Yaba
true.
and the rest
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
What will happen to them? Like,
existing
what will happen
ones.
to MTN? What will happen to Glo? And how will everything fit in? Then when you want to finally lease it, because they will pay for them to
Pass their
pass
fiber
their
via
cable,
the
yeah.
conduit.
they will lease to that company.
It's the company which is possibly run by
So
someone
we
in
don't even know,
government.
maybe the charges or the amount cost that will go with it will equal what you have to pay for laying the ducts
yeah.
or
No, the cables.
Okay,
the
but
cables
yeah.
per meter.
a question is what does this mean for the regular internet user living in Lagos and
Ideally.
businesses?
Ideally, yes.
Ideally.
What does it
Supposed to mean.
Ideally,
Ideally.
all things being equal.
All things being equal, it means we are going to have mad internet
Yeah.
All over Lagos.
all over Lagos.
Like
I
if,
don't. I can't speak for Igondo where I'm from. I'm sorry. But I can't. I've not seen any single digging.
No, maybe they're coming again.
Yeah.
you're
Amen.
coming, right?
They called me earlier.
I mean, if they can come to
coming.
Ikorodu, they'll come to
Okay, and
Igondo.
Ikorodu, they are
And
taking-
No,
Ikorodu
but
now.
I can't speak for it because Ikorodu has BRT, very nice BRT. sef. But I have a bus stop at Igondo, but I've never seen a bus.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that fine bus stop with the
Yeah.
all the shades and everything. So buses don't pass there.
I don't
Oh.
see them.
It's
And
to-
the one that goes
to
to
relax.
Yanapaja from Beggar, I came back from a trip on Monday. I was seeing a bus coming from Beggar to Yanapaja. The ones that were going to Ikeja were nice, fine, beautiful. The ones that were new, when the Yanapaja one came,
Was it red
Terrible,
bus?
right?
the red one,
Red
second
bus.
class.
we're going to Ogun State.
Okay. We have access to good network because
Yes.
as it's where they are using the same infrastructure. So when I'm here, Glo should be good, MTN should be good,
Whichever one I choose.
every other
to use.
network
Whichever one
should
you
be good.
choose, exactly. So it's
So that's the ideal
that is
situation.
the idea.
Ideal.
So what is the opposite?
The opposite is okay. Here's what happens. This is main one. This I am
We
the
don't agree.
no wait first now. Main one has been the one building this infrastructure
All right.
in the south, Lagos zone, because the federal government gave them a license to be building this. Then main one comes to meet me now that has this project. Maybe I'm one of these messiahs or engineering metro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say, come and pay 6,000 naira.
And I'm
Or a
saying leave
meter.
it where it's angry.
So, like, I discovered that other countries have tried this before, right? Rwanda, South Africa, Mexico, and what killed
Russia,
this?
Kenya.
Yeah, Russia, Kenya.
As in more,
The negotiation,
It doesn't.
There's so
More-
much friction.
yes.
Yes.
and these countries are way, how do I put it, in terms of development
Yeah, they're way ahead.
than Nigeria.
So it doesn't
I'm
look promising.
thinking-
yeah?
Doesn't look.
I'm thinking they should have carried the stakeholders along.
That is the
Because
mistake.
you are the people you are doing it for. It's not forget
Ah.
the smart city idea.
I mean, I think it helps that theory that the theory that there's probably a government body behind this unknown companies, I think is very, very, it's not far fetched.
Yes.
That before I forget, so these companies will be paying like 10% of the revenue they generate from
To the
telcos to
government.
Lagos State government.
Oh, this unregistered.
This-
I'm
Oh my God.
on
Untraceable companies.
Untraceable
yeah.
companies like
Ah,
so,
okay.
so, but seriously, I find it weird that okay, even if you don't want to involve any other person, Funke Opeke is the chairman of Nigeria's National Broadband Plan Committee.
You should
At
involve her.
least.
That's
Involve her,
CEO of
yes.
Mewon. Eh?
Yeah, CEO of Mewon.
Yeah.
So at least you should involve her. You should involve. Like I find it weird that Alton
He's not
and
involved.
Atcom,
Yeah.
the umbrella body of these telcos, don't know what is going on.
And
That's-
Or
you
is
are
it just
doing-
something that maybe they've not just contacted them yet?
No,
Maybe
they
just
why
came
would
out
they
like
start
they're
without
not supposed to
contacting?
start at all.
I mean,
Just
they already
contacting
distributed
them.
letters to estates and residences. Allow these guys to.
Yeah.
So, like,
You
yeah,
brought in all
it doesn't look
the
promising at all.
equipment. Seriously.
But wait, so
it's the
Rwanda
negotiation part.
that has the whole smart city thing going on for them did not achieve this.
They did it, but the success rate is not okay. So Rwanda now, in terms of size, I would equate them with. I might put them with
less than Lagos.
yeah, less
population.
than Lagos in population. But
The coverage
in the
not
4
there.
years, in 2014, I think 4 or 5 years since they did that stuff, price of data has not really changed. It has not become more affordable. The coverage, according to what GSMA discovered, that okay, they actually started building all these things in cities that already have it because it's actually cheaper.
Okay.
They already have the infrastructure, right?
Oh.
Just make a few connections to connections.
Yeah.
And but to actually go to the rural areas,
The last
Ugandos
time
and
we're talking about- oh my God! What does
Ugandos
Uganda
don't
do?
Gondos of
Ugandas
Rwanda.
of this of
Yeah, Lokpajas
yeah,
and
yeah,
places.
Lokpajas and all those places. They've not gone. They didn't go there, and I think. But I think it's actually they've tried. I think supposedly they have 98% 4G coverage in Rwanda.
Okay.
98.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad at
That
all.
would be easy to accept
Yeah.
5G and
And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
not bad.
no competition. No other telco came in because that negotiation
Yeah.
was
And
still
so anyway, we need to keep following up on this and see how it goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need to keep following up, really,
Yeah.
really following up and monitoring the progress and all of that. To be interested to see how it goes.
Okay, guys, as a form of reminder, we want you to stay safe. We want you to keep your social distance and remember that COVID-19 is real.
Thanks again, Ifemi. Wise words as always. Always remember to stay safe. And very important. Coronavirus is real. It's out there.
Yeah.
It's outside.
Wash your hands
though.
regularly. If you have to go out, wear
Wear
a
your
face mask
mask.
and all of that. Thanks, Nifemi. Okay, next story. Ebony Live TV. The media. What do I call it now? What should I call Ebony Live?
Media company.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be.
The production house behind wedding party and
Yeah.
a lot of interesting
And Chief Daddy
Chief Daddy.
and Chief Daddy.
Yeah.
They are breaking out of DSTV, right? And going full online.
online.
What's going on there?
Crazy
Yeah, so
stuff.
sometimes earlier this month, I think on the 2nd of July, Moabudu, the lady, okay, let me call her woman, she's 55 years old. So the woman, like the executive producer of Ebony Live TV, made the announcement that they are going online and they're having a platform, an online streaming platform, an app,
Yeah.
Ebony Live on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, where you can watch all the series produced by the studio, all movies produced by the studio, the shows. I can remember back then, Moments with Mo. That one stayed with me. It's been like so all those shows, and drama
Top shows,
series.
yeah.
Now they are going on. Like you don't have to wait for another Saturday. Maybe the drama series comes on every Saturday night. You don't have to wait for the next Saturday. You can just go to the
And binge watch.
Yes, I binge watched too. So because I went through the app and saw some.
Okay, it's launched already.
It's launched already. Yes.
But they're still on DSTV in Napono. Or are they going off DSTV?
They have gone off DSTV on the 7th.
Oh, wow.
That was yesterday before yesterday.
Wow. Did you confirm that?
Yeah, okay, I didn't confirm, but
Okay.
according to the announcement,
Yeah.
yes. So
Wow.
now you can't find Ebony Live TV on. I suppose, because I haven't confirmed that you can't find Ebony Live TV
On DSTV
again.
and Good TV.
But I noticed something that movies that Ebony Live Studio or
Ebony
Moabudu
Live Films, right?
Films, yes,
Yeah.
produced
Productions, yeah.
and was licensed to Netflix
And
and
not on
not
the
on the
Ebony Life on.
Why
yes
not?
on the app.
That's their
Like the wedding
intellectual
party is
property.
not there, Chief Dad is not there.
So I wonder what the arrangement they have with Netflix is, because normally Netflix licenses.
Yeah.
There's a difference between licensing and acquiring
acquiring.
exclusive
Yeah.
rights,
Mhm.
right?
Like,
So is it that there's
Lion
a way
Act.
they acquire content in licensed content in Nigeria that it gives them exclusive license, or what?
It's possible. I
That
think
means
it's
that means
possible.
Nigerian producers don't have that leverage to be able to license and say, I'm putting it on Netflix, I'm putting it on Amazon Prime, I'm putting it in all these different places. Is that what it means? Or is it that maybe they've just, for now, they're just launching with those,
Those okay,
taking their
then
time
later.
to add the movies later?
And
What?
because I think 2 days ago now, another drama series from Ebony Live Studio got-
Launching the
yes,
Ebony Live on.
yes
On Netflix.
yes on Netflix
On Netflix or Ebony Life on.
on Netflix.
Wow.
Oh, which movie is that?
His Excellency or
Oh, His
something
Excellency.
like that.
It's coming
Yeah.
out. No, it's coming out on the 10th. That's tomorrow.
No, for
Yeah, today's Friday, so
So
it's
we'll
coming
find
out
out
tomorrow.
if it will come on both of them or just Netflix.
Yes, so
That
but
might
the way it's been
confirm our
announced is like it's
Yeah.
going on
Recommendations.
Netflix.
Oh, okay. And
You
and
understand?
didn't they also announce, like, recently, deals with Ebony Life Film announced a
Net
deal with
Naija.
Netflix.
Yes,
With Netflix Nigeria
So,
to
and-
produce Baba Shegi's Wives and the Wolu Soyinka's
Yeah,
book.
sure, that's book. Yeah.
and she's the one producing it. So the thing is,
So
from all the movies that are on the platform are all Nollywood movies. So it's as if the focus is on
Her shows
local
and
content. And
yeah.
now Netflix is becoming an Iroko TV Pro Max or something.
Yeah.
Because the way they're just licensing Nollywood
Movies,
content there. So I'm just wondering, like, is this the right time for
It doesn't sound like a good business deal, to be honest.
you
for
understand
her.
at this time when a foreign streaming platform
Is
is taking
taking
in
the
market,
local,
yeah. Local
content.
content.
Is this the right time for like yes,
branch
of
out and
course,
do your
the
own
market
thing.
will always be open for anybody to come in to try, but taking it off DSTV where maybe
Exactly,
most
yeah.
of your viewers are
going
moving
into
totally to
People-
online
people
platforms.
now have to download an app.
So who's
Exactly,
the target
especially for
market?
the show.
Yeah.
Target market
Exactly.
is the fans. The fans are the target
Yeah,
market.
but are they the kind of
But
people
can you
that go
trust them
online,
exactly to do that?
that can they afford to be online
And
to watch
okay,
all your
and
shows?
subscription monthly is like $2.99.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that
that
is
should be like
1.52k, 1.5 ish.
around
1,200
that 1.2 or 1.5 like that
Mhm.
per month, and per year it's like 24.
So now you have a Netflix where you can watch some of the Ebony Life films.
exactly.
Then you have to subscribe to Ebony Life.
To watch
Just to
Then
watch the
subscribe
show.
to Iroko, maybe if you
show.
want to watch other ones. Then there's a
How
Linda
many-
Keji TV. Is it still on?
No.
No.
I downloaded it, but I can't log in.
So it's
I
probably
can't-
probably
yes,
there.
The web-
probably
And there's
yes.
Jennifer's Funke Akindele's
Scene
one.
one.
Scene one.
That's is
There are so
there.
many.
Yes,
Is that one still active though?
it looks active from
Okay,
what
so-
I found out.
So is it that their target market is not in Nigeria? Probably
Even-
foreign you.
Probably people are Nigerians are
But they have
because
But
Netflix.
they have
most of their shows are
Iroko
always
now.
middle class.
Yeah, exactly.
Ebony Lives are always like focusing on the middle class, like wedding party, the middle class, the rich, stuff
But
like
these
that.
shows
So
are on
what
Netflix.
can we?
And Netflix, the diaspora guys have Netflix wherever they are,
Yeah,
and they can watch
Nollywood.
Nollywood movies, wedding
they can
party.
watch wedding
there.
party and all
That's
that.
So
enough
exactly.
threat to Iroko
So
TV
why
that
should they
says
go
that
one-
it's serving UK and US markets.
But UK also, Iroko TV also has its own audience.
They
And
have- yeah, they have a
create their
different-
original content with their rock studios. They know who their
Yeah.
audience are.
I wanted to ask one question.
Yeah.
So the movies we see on, for example, the wedding party now, is it on Iroko TV?
No,
No.
Her movies are not there.
no, they're not there.
So why is it that? Why is it so?
Licensing agreements or
Maybe
So
whatever.
that's why I
decide
feel
who I want
I
to-
feel Netflix when they license movies in Nigeria, they're not allowed to license. So
Maybe
it's just one
That's
spot.
bad. That's bad.
Maybe another
Because I know,
SVOD
for example,
platforms.
Weird.
So I feel maybe that's what's happening because
That's
I don't
bad.
know if any other Netflix movie and any Netflix Nigeria movie is on Iroko
So are you telling
TV.
me when Kunle Afolayo put all his movies on Netflix, he can't distribute them anywhere else again?
Well, I don't know,
Online,
but
like-
I feel that's. the
But
case.
that's very bad because I mean, like for example, The Office or The Friends. No, The Office, for example, you see The Office on Netflix. It used to be on Netflix and Amazon Prime and other platforms until the license expired
Yeah.
on Netflix and then they pulled it off Netflix
But look at
because
it this
NBC
way.
was launching
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
They have different options, right?
Yeah.
The Americans,
Yeah.
but we just have Netflix, so they have the upper hand. To be very honest, in
So we
terms
don't
of
have any
SVOD.
leverage.
Yeah,
So
we
when
have
when they come to you and be like,
Like it's the
That's
only
right.
foreign
exactly, you see that they're doing you a
online
favor,
platform. If you're
right?
not using
You can't.
VPN.
There's no Amazon Prime here to do you that. No Hulu for that. So just Netflix, and you prefer that to going to
This market
Roku
is tough.
TV or
It
And
is.
I think Iroko has the only one that has really stayed.
this long.
The Kejik TV
Almost-
came,
Almost
died.
a decade. Yeah.
There was one called Dubox came.
Even the Funke
Afro Stream
one.
too.
Yeah,
Although it
Afro
was
even
French,
Francophone.
francophone.
one is for like
It's
Jennifer's
struggling.
Diary
It's just for Jennifer's Diary.
because
Yeah.
But is it
Yeah.
Jennifer's
Yeah.
Diary on Iroko also? Or have they pulled it out of Iroko TV?
I didn't
We can't
confirm
but
that.
seriously speaking, the VOD market in Nigeria, first of all,
It's
there's
tough.
even the question of how many users
Users,
are
yeah,
on
on
Netflix
Netflix.
in Nigeria.
Yes, they are less
You are not talking
5,000.
about
12 people on one account.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel we'll be up to
Family.
200k to be honest, but yeah, we just attach and
Exactly.
yeah,
and-
exactly.
Yes.
So I don't know. Even when you want to even look at another market, like what Tay just said, wow, content is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So is
Yeah.
it that she's biding her time to actually pull them out, or I don't know? Is
Maybe she
there-
has signed a deal that has put her.
Yeah.
So she can't, even though she's taking Ebony Life out, she can't take those movies because they're on Netflix. Maybe
And
there's a deal.
she has other gifts
Heritage movie, right?
she's doing for Netflix.
But I mean, I'm sure she has. I mean,
She has
there's a
plan,
very
yeah.
formidable production house, so I'm sure they have many originals and they know how to market. They know how to market. I mean,
If she has a lot of shows, she will thrive,
Yeah.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
drama series. too.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
has a
Yeah,
lot
if
of
she
drama series.
introduces new blockbusters like
yeah.
Wedding Party, or
Wedding Party.
something like that.
And then when cinemas are back open, they can create buzz around it, the way they created buzz around Wedding Party and Chief Daddy
Exactly.
and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to Ebony Life and everybody running the video on demand platform in Africa. It is
I
tough,
mean, this
Very,
tough.
very tough.
Jason Joko can tell you how tough it is.
is- yes.
Changing the model almost every 3 years, trying to figure out how to make money.
What works?
Yeah, anyway, so good. Let's move away from that and talk about startups. So, African startups,
Ebola.
they've raised $500 million. They've raised $500 million so far. That's
Yes,
in the half
first
of this year. First
yeah,
half of this
first
year.
half of the year.
How do you come about that?
So background story. Last year, different reports. So there was one that said we raised 500 million throughout the year 2019. One said 1 point something billion, and Patek Africa said 2 point something. So Patek Africa accounted OP and Interswitch deal.
Hmm.
So I don't think the other ones did because there was a listing on where OP and Interswitch were startups.
Oh,
Because they were
okay.
raising
Exactly.
too much, right?
Wait,
No, because
So, Open is
Open
a
is-
startup.
Open is a
Open is a
startup
startup,
now.
but
Let's
Interswitch
ask the
is debatable.
No, it's OP an African startup.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
because yes, it is because don't forget, was it Opera?
Yeah, Opera,
right?
yeah.
They bought a stake in Paycom,
Mm-hmm.
majority stake in Paycom. Paycom was a Nigerian company,
Okay.
so they bought
Yeah, I think
Paycom
Paycom
Okay.
is 2011.
because of the license and everything, and then that's what is now operating as OP
Okay.
in Nigeria. And don't forget that Nigeria is their major focus. Yes, they first launched in Kenya, but they never made any headway because
Because of-
mobile money is already strong there.
Yeah,
So Nigeria is the only place they are really operating. So if you look at it,
So
Okay.
aside from the
it's an African company,
Alright.
a Nigerian company. Yes?
So yeah,
so apart from buying stake in Paycom, so if you are a foreign company with a major market in African
Yeah, that
countries,
one
does it
too
mean
can.
that you are an
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's different
African
now. Like,
startup?
I mean-
it's different in this case. Like,
This,
Yeah.
this thing is debatable. Do you know why I said that? Because then there's the debate that if you have one Nigerian on your
team.
team,
You are a Nigerian
startup, then you
Nah,
are
come on.
so
Don't-
Twitter is a
don't get the
Nigerian
pass.
startup or Facebook.
No,
an
on the-
African-
like the co-founder, like a co-founder person.
yes,
Oh, the co-founder,
yes, the
exactly.
co-founder, like executive
Because
team.
they don't really have a co-founder per se. They
Yeah,
just have
there's no
the
exactly.
head,
There's no particular.
They have
But if you want to look at it,
Experts.
the co-founders of Paycom, I wish I researched that, are Nigerian. Like I think Paycom came out of Telnet,
Yeah,
which is the parent, which is also the company that Interswitch came out from.
oh okay.
Wow.
So those guys are
If I'm
still in
wrong,
OP.
please tell me. But I think I'm right. Yes, there was Telnet.
But those guys still in OP.
Who?
The Paycom guys.
I assume so. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea, but I assume so because again they acquired them for their mobile money license
Okay.
and their expertise.
That's
So
what
there will
they
be
call
there will be
themselves
some
now.
of the remnants of that thing that
Okay.
they acquired a stake. I don't think they didn't acquire the whole They acquired a majority stake, like
Stake,
60 or
okay.
70%.
Alright.
Right? Then don't forget that most of their employees are Nigerians, Africans. Maybe executives, they have a
From
few
the
Chinese
expats, yeah.
and expats, a lot of them. So Nigerian employees, Nigerian office, Nigerian market, Nigerian operating on a
Yeah.
Nigerian company,
So, let's
a
say-
Nigerian company that is at least 10 years, no, more than 10 years. 10 years is 2010, right? Way more than that. I'm talking 20 years or something or more. Come on.
Okay.
I think they deserve a pass.
Yeah.
It even reminds me of Interswitch. I think a London company, Helios, owns more than half of
Yeah.
Interswitch.
Yeah, in terms of ownership, yeah, one can argue that with ownership, maybe
not
they are not a
African.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not a new thing. I mean, there are times where even US companies acquired by maybe a Chinese or European
Yeah.
that has a majority stake, but it doesn't make less of a US company. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, I mean
Anyway,
both
back
of them.
to-
Yeah.
That was
So OP raised 170
Yeah.
last year, Interswitch 200. So that's why most of their accounts vary. So like coming to this year, we're thinking, or like let's say, I was thinking that we'll pass the $2 billion mark because that's what we reached last year.
Supposed to be getting better.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Well, I mean, the first quarter of the year, okay, January, February, things were looking good. We raised about 200 and something million dollars, and so then the coronavirus pandemic came and investment slowed. So throughout the first quarter,
It was not just a small drop.
yeah, from February to
March.
March, it's 4% drop. Yeah, so
As
it was
in, it
terrible.
was-
The funding, so it was in total it was about 350 thereabouts, according to Maxim Bayern and
Patek.
no Brita Bridges.
Brita.
So they had similar
similar numbers.
numbers,
Mhm.
340, 350, 360. So going into the second quarter with the whole pandemic and everything, Africa Arena, a tech ecosystem accelerator, predicted that the funding in Africa was going to drop for Africa startups was going to drop by 40%. So 40% from 2 billion last year. So that would be like give it from 1.2 to 1.8. So they had an optimistic approach of saying we'll reach $1.8 billion this year in total
Even if
funding.
it's going to drop.
Yeah, even if it drops, a pessimistic view of $1.2 billion throughout the year. And looking at it, we just have 500 million for the first half of the year.
Where do you want to account for the remaining
So we just have
700?
So yes,
Yeah.
so it's like can we even meet the pessimistic view of 1.2?
I mean, I'm
Seeing
sure there's
that-
some deals that are going on silently that will be
Yeah.
announced.
True, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like okay, so the Africa Arena's thesis was that because of the pandemic, investors are reviewing their sheets and everything, looking for how to postpone some deals, how to, because of the market and everything. So there is this kind of fear that we might not reach $1.2 billion
Or 1.5.
or one. Yeah. So, but let's see how it goes. Maybe things will come back to normal. Like for example, now the economies are bouncing back.
Which ones?
one?
Not African ones.
Okay, the American ones where we have.
US. It's
Yeah.
bouncing back in the US.
Yeah, it's bouncing back
bouncing
in the
back.
US. And so the thing is, so our majority investors, African majority investors are from the US and Europe. So their economies are bouncing back. So we might
China.
and from Maxim Bayer's report, it was US and Europe.
Europe, okay.
Yeah, for Africa and whole. So their economies are bouncing back. So we might give them a boost to invest more
So
money.
we'll catch up.
Yeah, that kind
and
of
get to
thing.
that 1.8.
Mm.
Optimistic 1.8.
Maybe
Yeah.
it should be like
But
towards
in
the
that
end
period,
of the year.
Yeah,
are going to-
exactly. So maybe if they get a vaccine and it's getting distributed,
Vaccines are not coming till like September or October.
and that's ending of
Yeah.
the year. So
Yeah.
we might-
Versus September, October, is it Nigeria or US?
I'm talking global.
I'm a bit pessimistic.
but for the second quarter of
Yeah.
the year, so the health tech startups were the most funded ones. So I don't even know if it's because of the virus, the pandemic,
the pandemic, yeah.
or
Yeah, you can just.
Pharma,
And
Pharma. How about event startups? Nothing like
Event,
that. Like,
no.
okay, that's in the US with Open and all of them. Those
but,
raising like mad, like
Hopping raised
Wow.
6 and 40, right?
Yeah.
In a month or
Crazy.
there or 2 months.
crazy stuff.
So it's
Anyway,
let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
fingers
hoping,
crossed.
right?
Fingers crossed.
189 to 28, like
That was
Because
that's
Yeah.
so heartbreaking.
Fingers crossed that
it's
African
rising.
startups
Yeah,
see. Fingers crossed.
yeah, fingers
Hopefully for
crossed.
them. Yeah. Okay. Cool stuff. I think that's all for today. I mean, it's been fun. Would like to hear what you think about everything we discussed today. Don't forget that everything we discussed is on the TechPoint websites. We'll put the links in the description or the episode notes wherever you are listening or watching from, and you can listen to them. Of course, community. We can continue this conversation on community. If they said anything you don't agree with or you want to add, we'll start some of these conversations on community.
And,
so you can go ahead and.
If you missed Zoma's Ask Me Anything.
Yes, we hosted that
on
Wednesday.
You can go back
You
there.
can go back there and see the
read through
questions.
the conversation.
Yeah. Of course, good news. TechPoint is now NDPR compliant. We achieved it.
Woo!
We deserve.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We want you to be
Who's
excited
popping
because
something
we want
now?
you to understand what NDPR is, so that you can
Yeah.
be excited with us.
Okay, so
Very
NDPR is just like our technology.
It's like the Nigerian version of GDPR.
Yeah, GDPR,
That's
exactly.
what it is.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Privacy policy.
So, yeah, we were able to do it in 2 weeks, and we were able to beat the June 30 deadline. We met with legal advisor Laura Thorn, and you can check the article if you want to.
Yeah, we'll
get
put the
more
link.
information.
You'll find out how we did it.
Yeah,
And before we round up, I just want to say congrats to the Zambian startup Lupia that raised $1 million. It's a fintech startup.
It's
financial
it's a big
Zambia.
deal.
in Zambia. Very
Yeah, in
big deal.
Zambia.
So
yeah.
congrats
It's
to
a
them.
huge one.
Congrats to them. If you are watching or listening for the first time, you can get the
On
podcast.
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, anywhere else to get a podcast.
Final words.
Yes, it's cold. It's raining. Keep yourself warm and stay
That's for people in
safe.
Lagos. though.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
yourself warm.
I
It's
think
not
it's-
just Lagos. So,
Yeah.
wow.
Like it's raining.
It's
All over
maybe-
Africa.
It's
I
Nigeria.
guess so. Or West
Yes,
Africa.
yes, West Africa.
Yeah.
So keep warm and stay safe. Take care of yourself.
Stage, any words?
Peace.
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 Peace be unto you.